What's going on, y'all? I hope everyone's having a great day, and I hope you guys are actually enjoying yourselves, unlike me, who's at work on a Sunday. I know, it feels like I live here, right? It's kind of one of those fun things. But I get to spend time with y'all. I get to record videos for y'all, so I'm happy. I mean, realize my pocket's a little jacked up on this shirt. It's beyond hot. I already changed one shirt today, and yeah, it's a whole mess. But have a few things for y'all. Y'all been asking about it, about just ready to just, kind of get rid of this pocket, right? I mean, that's a work shirt, right? We don't need it anymore. I don't think we need this patch. I made it better. Look at that. There we go. Making progress, people. Anyways, so y'all have asked for a little bit about a tool haul video. Well, being that my poor life decision making skills are that, kind of going into the whole business thing of, working with my partners and building something incredible, which y'all will be along for. I hope you guys like, subscribe, and share, and tell me I look like Bradley Cooper or Ryan Reynolds. That'll really inflate my ego. But with that, so going into working for myself with my partners, and the wife's she's happy about it, but the whole money thing, I don't know when the first check's coming in type deal. We gotta make sure everything's taken care of. So I gotta save up as much as I can and keep my bank account happy. But over the past couple months, I have been buying a few things. Some things are warranty, some things are just new and needed. So on to the video, guys. Got a couple things over here. Got an Amazon-y package. I think there's a couple things in the roll cart that I did forget about. They're nothing special. It's 2 sockets. I ordered a total of 4 or 5 more to complete the set. It's a snap-on half-inch rod metric shallow set. So I got a 20 and a 21. So I need the 23, 24, and 25. I don't know. But it's starting to rain, which is nice. But anyways, let's get on to it, guys. First up, I bought these Nipex pliers. Part number 8601250. I just thought they were kind of neat, and I wanted to fill up the plier drawer. And they kind of come in handy. It's got the it's got standard on one side and metric on the other. Just kind of give a ballpark, which is nice because if you need to gauge something real quick to go grab the appropriate size tool, you could do that. So I bought these, and of course couldn't buy those without buying this set. Because I'm a child, and he who dies with the most tools wins, and who has the most tools probably has an angry wife wanting to beat them. So I'm trying to join that boat. So 2 new sets of Nipex pliers. Now, working on the Ford a lot, the F-250. Well, instead of replacing the hood struts like I should, I'll probably come down to it, but been working on that quite a bit, so I decided to buy one of these little guys to keep on me. If I plan on working on the truck, I just bring this home instead of using my handy dandy 1x1 stick of wood. So just keep the hood propped up, nothing too crazy. Something new to add to the toolbox. Really wish I would have bought one of these a long time ago, but I work on equipment, so it doesn't really suit my needs at this point in time, but handy tool to have. Place that over there, right? Next up, I took these out of the packaging yesterday. I have to do the window regulator in my Trailblazer. Well, I'm tired of pulling the windows out. I mean, granted, it doesn't take too long to pull the actual window out, but I wanted to give these a try, see how they do sticking to each side of the window and seeing if it'll hold it up, keep it all happy and copacetic type thing, and good to rock and roll. So I mean, I figure for the 11, 12 bucks I paid for these, if they work out, great. If not, well, I guess I'll pull the window out and do it that way. Not a huge ordeal, right? Throughout this, I'll take some more videos and kind of insert this. I'm trying to play with a new editing app, and I'm trying to play with a new my new camera. It's a Caso EK7000 Pro. Currently been looking for a wireless mic setup, but we're going to try getting a wired mic that sits on the camera itself. See if that helps out with audio. Hopefully the audio on this is coming in good. If not, I'm wasting my time. But it is what it is. You guys can make fun of me all you want for it, so I appreciate it. Next up, I have to keep the zip tie around it because they kind of spring up a little bit higher than the drawer. And well, I don't want it getting caught up in the drawer, but this is a little Snap-on PL88145A. These are cool little set of side cutters. Good set of dikes. We got the longer handle, nice and springy. I like these. They've come in handy a couple times I've needed them, so never go wrong with that. And if you get bored and you need to trim your fingernails, there you go. This thing, guys, I had a, I believe it was orange, maybe it was red prior. But I did a video on it. It's a Ratchet I hate. It's the FHLLX80. Yeah, it's a locking flex head ratchet. Talked about how much I hated the old one because you'd be sitting there, lock it, use it, and it'd come unlocked, right? Well, this one, the couple times that I have used this, thinking, well, half the people I've talked to about this said, well, mine works great, and the other half says, mine sucks and I want to throw it away type deal. Mine keeps either locking or unlocking. Well, this one decides to lock when you don't want it to lock. It's awesome. So it is what it is. At least it wants to stay in one position, I guess. So got this. This is warranty. I'm happy with it for right now. I mean, it's not my favorite ratchet by any stretch of the imagination, but it's there. It works. I just won't use the locking mechanism, even though it'll want to self-lock, right? So next up, trying to expand my wrench sets. Don't have a standard combination or regular combination wrench in 1 1/16. So I figure this could get added to the big wrench drawer. From right now, it's got 1 1/8 up to 2 inches. Trying to make sure that's no skips, and then start on the metric side of things. I mean, I may not need them, but at least I'll have them type thing. So that's a beautiful thing in itself. And guys, just to let you know, it is extremely hot and humid in this shop right now. Like, it sucks. The things I do for y'all, because I love y'all. Just remember that. So I actually use these in one of my recent videos. This is the Mayhew hammerless punch set. So I use this in the video where I made the little organizer for the jumbo crow's feet, just to save myself some more room. Yeah, these things are awesome. Me and a coworker were playing with them. You know, granted, I'm the mechanic and he's just hanging out. He likes tools too. But we were sitting there playing with it and kind of putting it up against spots in the wall and just hammering this thing on back. I mean, it's kind of cool. Then I kind of got to tell you, I wonder what would happen if you did it in someone's kneecap. But, you know, violence is never the answer. Unless you have idiot friends like me that like to inflict pain upon each other, then, well, this might come in handy. So, pretty cool thing. Definitely helped out a lot with doing some side stuff that I was doing in the shop, you know, fabricating and whatnot. Had to make a new throttle linkage type thing for one of my pumps, and pretty much took a 1/4 bolt, used the center punch to get a nice line and drilled a hole through it, ran the throttle cable through it and twisted and nudged it down, and it was done. Works out like a charm, and probably the best feeling throttle in the fleet, so kind of happy with that. Granted, it wasn't that big of a deal, but you know, yeah, when it guys, next up we have the grip set from Snap-on. Now, I'm either working on stuff at home, going on road calls, or I'm at the shop. If I'm at the shop, I'm not using this. There's no need. I got drawers of these things in both the roll cart and the Epic. Now, reason why I bought these, for taking them home or going out on road calls. Makes my life easier. I don't have to dig around and throw everything in a bag and have to sort through everything when I get back to the shop. This sucks. So, what this set is it's mini screwdrivers, picks, and Torx. And I've got multiples of these sets. But I just like the fact that it comes in one neat little carrying case. It's small, I throw it in the go bag, and it does exactly what I need it to do. So I can't complain with that. It was at a decent price. I had to have it. Next new tool, guys. Like I said, this has been over the past couple months. So if my wife's watching this, don't kill me, lady. You'll get over it. I say that, she'll kill me. She'll beat me with a hammer. Her new thing's phone books, guys. She loves beating you with the phone book. That way it leaves no marks type thing. But this is from OTC. This is part number 5610. This is a transmission and engine oil pressure tester. There's some paperwork I'm never going to read. But it comes with a nice little parts breakdown right here. And you have all your adapters, your hoses, your gauges. I mean, it's just a good looking gauge to me. I mean, I like OTC tools. But yeah, that's your oil pressure gauge. And over on this side, you have your transmission, or yeah, trans pressure gauge. So, and then all the adapters and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. I actually have to use this tomorrow, or well, y'all are watching this probably on Tuesday, but I'll be using it on Monday to pressure test. So, oil pressure and transmission pressure tester 5610 is part number. Comes with a nifty little parts list and all that fun stuff. Comes with some paperwork I'm never going to read. Some foam to keep everything in its spot. And these nice looking gauges. These things actually look pretty sweet. So I'm happy about those. Got a bunch of different hoses in here. Got the other pressure tester for transmission. Then you got all your threads or your adapters and whatnot. So I'm pretty stoked with it. I initially went on the tool truck to buy that and bought a couple other small things. So it is what it is, guys. So looking forward to using this. New motor I installed. It's kind of sitting a little bit too low on that gauge. It's about 15 psi when it's hot. Brand new rebuilt motor. So that's about 1500 RPMs. A little lower than I'd like. So I just want to put a mechanical gauge on it and hoping the gauge on that is incorrect, because the battery voltage gauge is incorrect. It's saying it's at like almost 16 volts. Put the meter on it, it's saying it's at 13.4. So I can live with that. Next up, this is from Calvin Tools. O2 sensor socket, or O2 sensor tool. Not really a socket, but I do have the O2 sensor sockets in here. This is 6-point and 12-point. I saw the Snap-on one on the truck a while ago. I kind of wanted it because it looked cool. And I never bought it. Thunder. So I ended up purchasing this. It's like a $20-something tool, I'm assuming. Try not to ask questions, because that's what gets you in trouble, is when you know the answers. So I figure something, why not? Next up, Snap-on MSK M10. So Mike's here, Kilo Mike 10 is the part number on this. So this is a Snap-on stud extractor set for metric studs. And it's, I saw a video on it online that my Snap-on rep posted, and it's like, you know what, that may come in handy one day. So I decided to pick it up. And it pretty much goes over, you tighten it down and lock it down, and it's supposed to be awesome. So we'll see how well it works. I mean, if I don't have to use it, that's even better, but if I do have to use it, at least. So this is Snap-on's new stud extractor set. I'm kind of excited to play with it, but there's an overall picture of the box and how it kind of works right there. This is a metric set, so you got that piece and other pieces that go around, and they kind of tighten down on everything. They're supposed to be pretty awesome. I figured for the price my Snap-on rep gave me, and it might come in handy one day when I get in those stupid situations, you know, that we're all in, and I have a tool for that. So definitely something neat that I'm going to be able to play with, and I'm excited for it. So once again, there's the box, there's a picture how it works. At least I have a tool to maybe help me along. Can't go wrong with having a lot of extraction type tools, a lot of stud removing tools, you know, things of that nature, because when those situations do come in, oh, it just sucks. And last but not least, guys, if you watch the video on my crow's foot set, I'm hoping you'll be proud of me, because got my Sonax. This should be an 1 1/8. I hope that's what I ordered. Oh, this is an 1 3/8. There's that little guy. See, we got a little tag. Look at that, how cute. So that's the 1 3/8 one that I needed. And this is the 1 1/8. Now, if there's any Sonax people watching my little tiny channel, and y'all want to do me a favor, I'm not asking for free tools, but Guys, if you want to hook people up with stickers, that'd be even better, because I love tool stickers. I mean, at least Alien Space Saver, those guys got it on point. Every order I get 2 new stickers, so I'm pretty stoked about that. But yeah, just something to put back in the thing, get rid of those broken pieces. I mean, for those that haven't seen this, oh, there's that. I got a couple broken dudes right there, so we might as well throw those on. Might have to get the handy dandy fancy hammer out right here and just kind of tap them off. But I'm going to round off the edges with a file, just kind of make it a little bit smoother to get them on and off. But other than that, I might split it in half too. That way I just have 2 sets. I can know what's 1.5 inches to 2 inches and 1 7/16 inches down. We might go that route. I haven't got that far, but it is what it is. So with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely leave a like. If you didn't, dislike this thing. Doesn't hurt me any. It is what it is. If you see something you want to talk about, let me know, guys. I'm always open for conversations and video ideas, and it's just when I can get time to make them, I'll try to make them for y'all. But guys, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Have a great day. Have a great midnight. Whatever you want to have a great whatever of, do it. So take it easy, y'all. Keep wrenching.